Panda Park. This time, sorry about that. This time we have the silver objectives, pending from last the last episode. Uh, we have to researching research system of mental.
And finally, assign a mechanic to research souvenir shops by dragging and dropping them onto it. I can't wait to see what they come up with. Great stuff. That research will take a little while, so let's have a look at something else in the meantime. Because we've had some good news. It turns out that we're allowed to adopt more giant pandas. The authorities have given us 3 females to help with our breeding program. Even so, I'm sure you know how notoriously difficult it is to get pandas to breed, so we'll have to be patient. Our current giant panda habitat is full to the brim, but luckily we've already got another habitat ready to go. But before we move our new pandas in, they'll need to go through quarantine. Of course, we can't do that until we've accepted them. So open up animal trading and go into the animal reward section. Finally, we can send them from animal storage to quarantine. To do that, just select them in animal storage, then click send to zoo, and then click on the quarantine facility in the zoo. Don't worry, I've highlighted it for you so you can find it easily.
Did you quarantine? No, I didn't.
While we wait for them to clear quarantine, you should set up their new habitat so they feel at home in there. I'll also need you to bring over one of the male pandas from our other habitat, because without him, we're not going to have much of a breeding program, are we? So go on, move him over and get everything set up for your pandas.
That's the female, and that's the male. Ciao. Oh, that's the female. Ah. I need the male. That's the female. Jeez. Maybe it's under the, yeah. There you are. That's the male. Now you need a feeding station. There's all that stuff. Species. Giant panda. Right. That one and that one. Now what else do you need? Food enrichment. Enrichment, food. Enrichment. Let's just try the cardboard box for them to put around the pillar. And I wonder if you can be up here. The pandemic. Last but not least, increased brain welfare to 90%. Have you even been reviewed yet? There he is. Yeah. But 0%. Separate rock. Labrador tea, goldenrod, and protea. Oh, these ones. Oh, how much supposed to? I don't think I can do it those ones, but I should just build a beautiful place. But terrain, habitat. No, urban is that? Nature, yeah, that is nature. Biome, temperate, continent, Asia. You can just go around on this. There, over there. On the other side, maybe one. And that one. Another 3 words. And another one just next to it. Now a bunch of bushes. How are you looking? Come on, Panda, I need you. Where are you? Let me see. I'm going to read them. This one, but I can't read too much about it. Oh, means I can't throw. Oops. That's gonna be a long video. That's gonna be a long video. Ouch, damn it. Done. Are you happier now? You better be. Now it's snowing. Now it is snowing. Yeah, there you go. Cover 3%. Grass short. They don't like snow. They don't like snow at all. We need one of those heaters. Um, sides. In there. Let's go for, shall we? Now set them to that temperature. And hopefully you will be happier. He is happier now. Don't have encouraged for me inappropriate. Having it to fool around Asia temperate, yeah. That's a hard one. That one's too big. That one's okay. Now a bunch of bushes. Just to increase its welfare. It's almost completed. What happens when you have maybe on the edge over there? Some more bushes. Plants are okay. Now all we need is courage. So green, more sauce grass. A bit more soil. There. Plant welfare to 90%. Plant welfare to 90%. That's plenty of good habitat. Okay. That's gonna be doable.
Good news. Our new female pandas have been given a clean bill of health. You'd best move them into the new habitat so they can settle in. And I hope you've made their habitat as comfy as possible, because animals will only breed if they're happy.
Now let's get them out. Those are the giant pandas. So we're trading, quarantine. No. Storage, market. I wonder. Click on the quarantine. Where even is it? to there.
Oh, bless. I think they'll be really happy in there. Fingers crossed we'll see some lovely new cubs sooner rather than later. Right. While they're being delivered, we'd better get on with something else. Oh, dear me. There's never any time to rest when you're running a zoo, is there? Well, unless you hit the pause button. Okay, I think it's time I taught you all about work zones. I know, they don't sound as interesting as the animals, but trust me, they're ever so useful. You see, work zones are a way of making sure that your staff concentrate on specific habitats or tasks within the zoo, so they aren't wandering off elsewhere when it's time to feed the animals or the like. So let's start by creating a new work zone and then assigning a keeper to it so that they know to look after the new pandas. To do that, go into the zoo section, then click on staff and then work zones.
Zoo stuff. Oh, we have completed a research, but we do that later. Stuff and then work zones.
Now click on new work zone. To set up your new work zone, I'll need you to select the highlighted habitat gate, staff room and keeper hut. Oh, and don't forget to name it something useful. Once you're done, just go ahead and exit the work zone creator.
I think it's done.
Now let's hire a new keeper and assign them to our new work zone. We don't want them getting distracted by other goings-on in the zoo. Go on, hire one.
Stuff. The keeper?
Then click on your new keeper to bring up their information panel and go to their employment tab. At the bottom, you can assign them to your new work zone from the drop-down menu.
This one?
Now that we've got our lovely new Just a Memento shop designed, you should build one of them near the zoo's exit. That way the guests won't miss it on their way out and we won't miss out on their money.
Just a moment. There it is.
Oh, that's ever so wonderful, that is. Anyway,
That's
I'm just
complete.
off for a moment, but I'm sure I'll have some more jobs for you to look at shortly.
And let's complete the silver objectives.
Those pandas look just adorable. I can see why people keep foolishly forgetting that they're wild bears. And good work on that new gift shop branding. Just a memento. Very clever. Much better than our old overpriced gifts branding. I'm all for truth in advertising, but it was perhaps a little on the nose.
So, I will do
Back
the last
as
video.
promised. Right, I'd like you to increase the number of
objectives.
different species in the zoo. Now, you can find out what species are already in your zoo by going into the zoo section and then into the animals area. And if you're wondering how you're going to fit them all in, then mixed species habitats are a great way to save space and create interesting habitats. Just make sure to check the Zoopedia to find out which species enjoy living together. E.g., don't mix lions with antelopes.
Of course not. So, I hope you enjoyed this gameplay. I will do the last one still today, so be sure to check it out. And as always, comment, like, subscribe, share with your friends. It is much appreciated. And I hope you stick around. That was 120. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.